So my struggle is trying to find the balance between documenting during the session so that I don't have to do my documentation at home, but also balancing connecting and treating the patient at the same time. Any physical therapist, or even if you're a superstar student physical therapist at your rotations, if you found some tips or strategies to really deal with this, can you please share some tips? Holy moly.
Okay, I did it.
Oh my gosh, I have to go all the way straight up. This is literally
It took me
straight
so
up.
long to get up here.
This is literally straight up.
Literally
Oh,
straight up.
I can't imagine the view at the top. Got it, babe.
Oh,
You got it, babe.
for somebody who's scared of heights.
For somebody who's scared of heights. Oh man, it's been a treacherous journey to get up here. It's been so humid, so hot.
But this is my favorite hike out of all of Oahu.
She says this is her favorite hike out of all of Oahu. Oh my gosh. Just imagine, I don't know if you can see. And wait for the view. Hey, what's up, LEVATOR Nation? Thank you for joining in again on this vlog, day in the life as a working physical therapist in Hawaii. It is beautiful. Guys, I want to show you really quick. Check out that rainbow over there. Man, that is a huge, big rainbow. I don't know if you knew this, but in Hawaii, there are rainbows everywhere. I think it's called Rainbow State or something like that. But the reason it's a rainbow state is because there's literally like rainbows. I see one rainbow at least once a week. I don't know where you live, but in Hawaii, it's very common for it to rain for like an hour or several minutes, and then it's sunshine, and then it rains and sunshine, things like that, which is completely new to me coming from California, because when it's a rainy day, it's a freaking rainy day. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who are in California, let me know in the comments. Hey man, I'm from California, or wherever you're tuning in, whatever state, let me know. I'd love to connect from all over the nation, the United States, and even the world. So I would love to know where you're at. But today I wanted to follow up with my last vlog talking about burning out, especially burning out so quickly. 4 months in, I was so shocked at how I was feeling symptoms of burnout, or even burning out, in only 4 months of working as a physical therapist. I mean, imagine I spent my whole life, so many years, just working to say, I want to be a physical therapist. And then after working 4 months, I'm like, wait, I don't know if I can do this, man. Oh man, look, it's starting to rain again. Look, I don't know if you guys can see on the windows, but it's starting to rain. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, spent all this time working as trying to get to a physical therapist. And as I worked, it's like, wow, this is really hard. I just feel so tired, fatigued, and just so drained all the time, even when I got more than 8 hours of sleep. But today I really wanted to talk about how to balance that a little bit, and actually some of the struggles that I've been feeling as a physical therapist. Because those of you who know, to try to prevent burnout, one of the biggest tips you can do is to try to make good boundaries so that you don't take work home, or when it's time to work, you work, and when it's time to not work, you don't work. You know what I'm saying? So creating those boundaries is going to be important, but sometimes you're gonna have to take documentation home, or take documentation before the day or after the day, and work over the hours that you're supposed to work, you know? So my struggle is that, okay, you don't want to take documentation home, or you don't want to do it on not during the times when you work. So then where do you fit your time to document? And the only time to do it is either through lunch, but you got to eat your lunch, right? Or during the session while you're with the patient. And so my struggle right now that I'm really trying to work through as a physical therapist or a new physical therapist is trying to balance when to fit in documentation, to fit in treatment, and to build a connection with the patient so you're actually talking to them. And I don't know about you, but when I'm writing something or when I'm focused on like documenting, it's very hard for me to listen and engage and be like, and really ask those follow-up questions. Like it's so obvious, even like for myself, even when I'm documenting, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, do 5 more, and then do my documentation. So my struggle is trying to find the balance between documenting during the session so that I don't have to do my documentation at home, but also balancing connecting and treating the patient at the same time. Any physical therapist, or even if you're a superstar student physical therapist at your rotations, if you found some tips or strategies to really deal with this, can you please share some tips? Because I'm kind of getting it, kind of not, but I still find myself catching up on my documentation during lunch or before work or after work or at home. And honestly, it's not good for my mental well-being. Like, there are weeks where it's like, okay, it's more chill. And there are weeks where it's like, oh man, I really just have no time. And I just feel exhausted because it's a constant grind. Every week it's like grind after grind. And so I've been really struggling to try to find that balance while working as a physical therapist. But it's still hard, honestly. It's still a struggle for me. And it's been difficult. So if you guys have any kinds of tips or strategies, I am more than open to learn from you. You know, I'm still learning. I admit it. I don't have everything all together, but I'm still learning good strategies, different things that work and don't work. But I really believe that's the whole point of these vlogs for you guys, as a day in the life of a physical therapist, especially during this very unique moment where I'm an entry level. I haven't even worked the full year yet because I'm making mistakes, y'all. I don't have it all together. And I think that's the thing that a lot of students or even people or physical therapists who are about to go in, they share with me. They say, hey man, I'm just really nervous. I'm scared. I don't think I'm ready to work, or I don't think I'm ready to do my clinical rotations. But I think it's super comforting to know that you're not going to have it all together, and that's okay. Just know that you are still enough. You are still great. You made it all the way to this point to be in PT school and be at rotations, or pass PT school, pass your licensing exam, and you've made it already. You've made it to this point and you are enough. And even though you don't have all the answers, it's okay. And when I understood that concept, or when I really had that self-belief, so much weight was off my shoulders, you know? And I think if you are struggling with that self-doubt, if you are still struggling with thinking you are not enough, this is a reminder video to tell you that you are enough. And just use me for an example. I don't have it all together, but I still go in with confidence, knowing that I'm going to do my best, that I am enough, and that I am making an impact with so many people on a daily basis. And that's just fine. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please join the Facebook group LEVATOR Nation. It is an awesome group where I go live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I talk about anything related to the physical therapy journey. There is a topic every single week. So make sure you tune in for that. And I save room for question and answer as well. So if you have any specific questions and you want that answered, that is the time to ask me personally on that Facebook group. I'll put it in the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, LEVATOR Nation, this is the day in the life of a working DPT in Hawaii. Stay lifting, stay aloha. Have a great one, you guys.